Hey guys, this is Travis Engel. We are in Golden, Colorado, in his buddy's house right over here. Josh Copleand. He's going to be fighting in the co-main event, actually tomorrow night, pretty much today, if you look at it. So it's going to be Friday night, March 11th. It's going to be at the Island Grove Center in Greeley, Colorado for Rocky Mountain Bad Boys Clash of the Titans 9 card. And he's going to be facing Anthony Alirez at a top-notch gym MMA. And how you doing, bud?
Doing great.
Doing good, doing good. Now I heard you had a little adventure at the weigh-ins. Just seems like things didn't go too well, and Anthony finally got the weight cut and stuff, and it seems like you guys are finally ready to go at it. Now he's got a 5-3 record. You got a 1-run record. What do you think your strengths are and stuff coming into the fight tomorrow night?
My strengths, I'd definitely say number one would be conditioning. I'd definitely say my ground game is going to be a lot better than his. I know he's heavy-handed, has quick hands, so I'm going to try to be smart.
And just go from it.
Pick my spots.
Yeah, as far as a lot of people think just because you have 1-1 record, you're just kind of a guy that's kind of been new and don't know much about the sport or been involved. Tell us a little bit about your background, how you even got into MMA.
I grew up in Arkansas where there was no wrestling or anything like that, so football was real big. I didn't get into the mixed martial arts until I went to college in Texas, where I started going to Travis Engel Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Started learning Jiu-Jitsu a lot, and then met up with Justin Wren and became just a big guy with decent ground game. And Justin liked me and wanted to use me and be able to help him out, get him ready for his fights. And along the way, I've just learned wrestling and being able to learn some stand-up too. So.
Oh, nice. Now, of course, your home, pretty much your training home, is that Grudge. Especially being with Trevor Whitman and some of the top guys over there and stuff. What do you think your stand-up game has improved just by being over there?
I'd definitely say training at Grudge has been an awesome. I don't know.
Yeah, just like a step and everything in your career, just to get it bigger and bigger.
Like I've noticed just training at Grudge for a year, I can go off and maybe spar with someone that's been doing stand-up for 3 or 4 years, and I can hold my own and not do very well against them. So
yeah, and of course you guys got great strikers. You got Brendan Schaub, you got Shane Carlin, and as far as even some of the amateur guys, you guys got there too. They got pretty good ground games, not only wrestling but jiu-jitsu as well. So you got pretty much a good camp to kind of switch partners on this stuff. Do you usually just stick with the heavyweights? Is there some of the guys, like the smaller guys, you even go after every once in a while, just even ground game or anything like that? Or
definitely Alvin Robinson. He's helped me out a lot, just being able to roll around with him, and it's been cool too because Laurent Nelson, he's another little guy, but
yeah, he's a knockout artist though. We've seen just a couple months ago what he could do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So LT and I will stay after sparring and work on my speed with him and just be able to move around and do some stand-up.
Just some good, yeah. And like you said, most of the heavyweights you guys got over there, they're pretty much already pros anyways. So it's nice to get some guys like Laurent and even like that, even though they're not heavyweights, they're good for sparring and everything.
Absolutely.
So. Now, your last fight was just a couple months ago, and you got a second-round armbar submission against Luis Roscoe over pretty much Rocky Mountain Bad Boys as well. It'll be your third Rocky Mountain Bad Boys card, and you're pretty much going into the hometown of your opponent, Anthony Alirez. Do you really care? Seriously. Does it make a difference?
No. For me, I just do what I do every day.
Yeah.
I train full time and I do this day in, day out. So, I mean, I don't know. It was even funny watching that, my last fight. I didn't realize how fast Luis was coming at me. I was just reacting.
Yeah.
And when I watched the video, I was like, dang, he was coming at me quick. You know?
You didn't see it coming,
But that's what I give credit to, is just being able to just train full time in every aspect and just learning to react rather than thinking. So.
Yeah. Now, as far as your first fight and stuff, it didn't go great as what you planned anyways. what do you think the big transition was? Was it just like the difference in opponents? Was a difference in experience? What do you think made a difference with the two?
I mean, it's heavyweights. 17 seconds.
Yeah.
I got caught. You know, on this last Ultimate Fighter with GSP, they brought in Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson says something that made me feel good, where he said, you know, a fight is not coming in there, cracking someone, and they're out. You know, that's beating someone to the punch. Man, I give Brandon Griffin, hey, he's a stud. You know, he's huge, athletic, powerful. You know, he's got power in his hands, you know, but I mean, I didn't really get to fight. You know, and I don't take anything away from him at all. Great work, but I mean, I didn't get to fight. So I mean, it is my second fight, but it's my first time I actually got to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, there was no difference besides going in there and not getting caught. You know, so.
And that's what it is too, you know. And it seemed like the difference between the two too. It just seemed like you said, they were pretty much headhunting. Brendan was headhunting from the very beginning. Luis was coming at you and stuff, but it seemed like, you know, you were able to kind of move aside and stuff and kind of pinpoint them more. And then of course you brought it to the ground, and then it was pretty much over. So from there, but as far as like the transitions and stuff of going from even a 1-1 record, what's some of the? Would you like to get like a couple more fights before you go to pro? Would you like to build a certain record before you go to pro? Or what do you think?
I mean, it's all experience, and I tell you the truth. Watching some pro fights on this last Fight to Win versus these three guys I'm fixing a fight, I'd say every person that I fought, and Alirez tomorrow, I mean, they're all 2, 3, 4 times as good as a couple of those guys fighting on this past Fight to Win. So, and they're fighting a pro. So, I mean, I'm basically fighting pro guys, just not getting paid for it. And
that's basically what it is. Because even when I interviewed Anthony a couple days ago, he pretty much said the same thing. You know, he's been waiting to go pro all this time, but he's like, you know, I rather like the matchups and stuff than go to pro. But he pretty much, you know, gave you a lot of confidence as far as and a lot of appreciation, just saying that, you know, this guy's not a pushover. He's got a 1-run record, but you know, I could have just easily went to a pro fight, but he decided to do an amateur. So I think it'll be a great fight tomorrow night. So tell us some of the teammates and sponsors you'd like to thank.
Sponsors, my nutritionist from Rogue Nutrition. His name's John Pope. Been helping me out a lot. I'd definitely say what is it? Texas MMA Shop. They've been awesome. Orlando, best strength and conditioning coach in the world. Easton's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Reg, Trevor Whitman, Justin Wren. He's my boy. Been there from the beginning with me. I want to thank Bodyology. They did a little reflexology on my feet the other day.
Oh, nice.
So good. And then let's see, Elite Nutrition, hooking me up with supplements. And that, I should have wrote them down.
So. How about family members?
Oh man,
it's reaching you too, buddy. So you see it everywhere. So
I think my brother Justin Wren. He's the man.
Our camera guy.
Camera guy. My parents, Janice and Kyle Copeland, love them to death. All the support in the world. Some of the nicest people you'd ever meet, and just support me all the way. So
Now, has your parents been able to get to see you fight yet, or is it pretty still distance? Now, do you plan on still actually fighting in Colorado, or do you would you like to go other states if it was available?
Man, that's the blessing about this is you can use it for
whatever way you want to do it.
Just to see the country too, you know.
Yeah, that's true. So, especially Justin, he's been all over the place. So you just never know what's going to happen. So, well, we appreciate it, Josh, and good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.